Rachel with the Herbalist Garden. How are you today? I have been struggling hardcore with my audio. So this will be the second time I've recorded it. I seem to be having lots of troubles with it. I don't know what to do. Anyway, hi. Remember, I am just an herbalist. I am not a medical practitioner. Always do your own research. And also remember, I'm reading off screen because I organized it over here so that I give you the most accurate information. I will post the links in the description below of the different websites that I gleaned some information from. A lot of this stuff I learned new, and some of this stuff I was able to figure out on my own. So I don't know why this curl is just sitting that way. It is what it is. Anyway. Let's talk about chamomile today. It is a beautiful day outside. It's a little chillier than we'd like, but we're getting there. Spring is coming soon. We technically only have like 3.5 days left until official spring, but then, spring, warm, cold, warm, cold, warm, cold. Anyway, let's get on with it. Chamomile, thank you for stopping by and learning with me today. So, chamomile offers several health benefits, including improved sleep quality, reduced anxiety, and potential support for digestive health. It may also help lower blood sugar levels and has antioxidant properties that could protect against certain diseases. Boom! There's a lot to learn today. Okay, so chamomile. It has two botanical names. One being Matricaria racudita. It's part of the Asteraceae family. Its common names are German chamomile false, sweet false chamomile, wild chamomile, Hungarian chamomile, Italian chamomile, and scented mayweed. Parts that we use are the flowering tops. Its energetics are dry. Thermal properties are warm. It can be used, its actions are anti-cancer, anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, antifungal, antispasmodic, aromatic, bitter, carminative, mild sedative, relaxing, diaphoretic, relaxing nervine, and vulnerary. It tastes bitter or pungent. I think it isn't so much. I grow it and I harvest it yearly, and we have a very large harvest now because boy, does it take off. Oh my word. It is a little, what's the word? Not quite invasive, but definitely very useful. What's the word I'm looking for? It grows well. So, you can use it in teething for babies, colic as well, women's health, insomnia, anxiety, depression, digestive issues, muscle tension, fevers, colds, flus, allergies, general aches and pains, and many other uses. So you can use it as a tea, an infused oil, a tincture, an essential oil in your bath, and a steam, cough drops, lotions, food, flavoring, and perfume, and in your hair. So, we said it's from the Asteraceae family, the daisy or the sunflower family. It's grown worldwide. So it is a daisy-like flower with tiny white petals and a yellow center, and a thin stem and it can grow nearly 3 feet high. hmm It does. There's two types. There's German chamomile, and then there's Roman or English chamomile. That one's the one that has the different botanical name. It is Chamomilium nobile. That's the Roman chamomile. It is more particularly used as an essential oil rather than one that you grow and then just have as a tea. If you see an essential oil, more than likely it's made from Roman/English chamomile. Although it is native to Western Europe and Northern Africa, it is actually grown worldwide. It grows here in Pennsylvania, so it can be used topically as an anti-inflammatory and an antiseptic for help with skin conditions like eczema and psoriasis, acne. So it can be used in skincare. It is safe and gentle, enough for children and infants, and has a nice taste to it. It's the first tea that my oldest daughter realized that she liked. It can be a pain reliever. It can be used for digestive health, allergy relief, muscle cramps, women's health, we've said that, skin health, emotional health. It can detoxify the liver, antioxidant, antimicrobial, anti-cancer, anti-inflammatory, a gentle sleep aid, fever reducer, decongestant, which I could definitely use right now, oral health, and heart health. So, like, historically, people have used it for chest colds, fever, gingivitis, canker sores, sore throats, boost immune systems, hemorrhoids, acid reflux, diarrhea, gas, IBS, IBD, um, a lot, lot. Skin disorders, gastrointestinal disorders, arthritis, and rheumatoid arthritis pain, abscesses, so oral health, first degree burns, minor ones, shingles. So it says some research suggests that chamomile may be about 60% as effective as specific doses of hydrocortisone cream on eczema. So make a tea out of it and apply it topically. Or you can make a skin cream out of it. Why not? Make an oil, which is what you add to the skin cream. It helps with insomnia, anxiety, and depression. We'll get to that. In infants and young children, it is commonly more used for chickenpox, colic, diaper rash, diarrhea. It's a high source of antioxidants. So we talked about that we use the flower part, and it has the terpenoid type of antioxidants in it, like camozoline and acetylene derivatives. They're best used in essential oils because the compounds are unstable. Let's see. Some other major constituents in the flower are phenolic compounds, primarily flavonoids, apigenin, quercetin, ptylatin, and other glycosides. A lot of sciencey stuff. I like the sciencey stuff. I wish I knew a little bit more about it. These words. There's a lot of them. And I can guarantee you, somebody out there knew exactly what I'm saying. That would be nice. So, anyway, the antioxidants help in combating free radicals that prevent cell mutation, basically. And cell mutation is basically what happens when, like, cancer and stuff like that. So it helps with better immune function, lowers rates of mood disorders, reduces pain, swelling, healthier skin, nails, hair, teeth, eyes. Fights anxiety and depression. So there was, according to research from the Alternative Therapies in Health and Medicine and Pharmacognosy review, inhaling chamomile vapors using chamomile oil is often recommended as a natural remedy for depression and general anxiety, which is one reason why chamomile oil is a popular ingredient in many candles, aromatherapy products, and bath soaking treatments. So that's like, it's a common thing. It's used. Um, it basically calms your nerves, reduces anxiety, because its vapors travel directly to the olfactory part of the brain, turning off tension and reducing the body's stress response. It can even help with like hysteria, nightmares, insomnia, and various digestive problems. So a small study, for instance, suggests that drinking chamomile tea may significantly reduce depression symptoms in postpartum women. So get on that, girls. Another study, participants with depression drank an herbal tea consisting of 20 milligrams of chamomile and 1 milligram of saffron twice daily for a month, in addition to taking their prescribed antidepressants. It felt a lot better. So these are things that you can take with them, always in moderation. Okay, so it goes on to improves digestion. So it can help with various gastrointestinal disturbances like gas, acid reflux, indigestion, diarrhea, anorexia, motion sickness, nausea, and vomiting. It can shorten the course of diarrhea and colic in children, as well as relieve symptoms associated with conditions like pain and anxiety. It's antispasmodic. It has those compounds in it. It reduces cramping, constipation, and other stomach pains. So, because the brain and the gut, we know that like our gut is our second brain, because they communicate directly back and forth via the vagus nerve. A more relaxed mind can also help heal a leaky gut, reducing symptoms of chronic conditions like leaky gut, IBS, and other gut-related issues. So, like, I will be doing a video this summer when it's nice outside and I can sit in the grass, to show you guys how I reset my vagus nerve. I mean, if you know, absolutely fabulous. But if you don't know, I will walk you through it and do it with you, because it has helped me drastically, let's put it that way. Because chamomile has those mellowing benefits to it. It's a good choice for pregnant women. It's something that pregnant women can take. It relaxes the digestive tract, and it acts as a natural remedy on nausea. So they recommend taking it twice a day, like morning and evening. If you want it for like medicinal purposes, 3 to 4 cups a day. You can add honey um, or sugar. Sugar, make it raw and organic, because you don't know what they're putting in the other stuff. And if you're going to do honey, do your local honey. And since it's already something that's useful for allergies, dude, so is your local honey. So double bam. Formulation, baby. I like formulations. Um, talk about how it can help with menstrual cramps. Basically, like, because it's a relaxant, it will, an antispasmodic, it's kind of all hand in hand. It will take away the cramps, and you can, it's specifically the glycine within the tea, the chamomile, that like lines things, and basically just relaxes everything. It's just part of what the plant does. It has strong anti-inflammatory and pain relieving abilities. Um, so it'll reduce pain, congestion, swelling, and redness for our face, for our oral health, um, pretty much anywhere. So you could use it in your toothpaste, you could use it in body lotions, bath soaps, shampoos. Did I say mouthwash? You can use it in your mouthwash along with your clove. So you do clove and chamomile, and it definitely will work. So a 2018 crossover study published in Neurological Science found that a chamomile gel was able to reduce migraine pain. So chamomile also naturally lowers pain associated with arthritis, injuries, back pain, fevers, and pregnancy. In fact, pain-reducing qualities are even used to soothe the body and mind after giving birth. So it helps with postpartum depression. Apparently, they consistently give it to Mexican women or women in Mexico after they go through childbirth. What's the US doing? So it helps fight cancer, and it's the antioxidant, specifically the apigenin, that has a bioactive constituents to fight skin, prostate, breast, and ovarian cancer specifically. So a recent study published in the Journal of the Federation of American Societies for Experimental Biology, they found that chamomile extracts were shown to cause minimal growth inhibitory effects on the normal healthy cells. So in other words, it caused tumors to not grow. It has to do with the androgen refractory cells, specifically in like prostate cancer. So it relieves congestion and fights infections. So it reduces mucus congestion. So you can use it like in a nasal spray. If you have cold, flu, sinus infection, you can use it in a nasal spray. Inhaling the steam with the chamomile extract is helpful in common cold symptoms. You can gargle chamomile tea to fight inflammation in mucous membranes and maybe with a sore throat or something in your mouth. We talk about how it promotes skin health. So it can be used to treat acne, repair sensitive skin, reduce skin dehydration, so it increases hydration in the skin. The natural tea can be used as a skin dye, so it can get rid of dark circles under the eyes. It can get rid of like red blemishes on your face. It says you would have to use it for more than 2 or 3 weeks. And this is not speaking of, just when I remember. No, it has to be like consistently for 2 to 3 weeks for it to actually like put your skin back to lighter tone. It tightens pores, mollifies your skin, hydrates it, and blurs spots and pimples, inflammation. So focal points, specifically with the dark circles under the eye, you can do that, like I said. But you could also take you're drinking chamomile tea tonight for after dinner, right before bed. Sorry, I've got hair on my face. And the tea bag afterwards. Take the tea bag out, set it aside and cool it. And then stick it under your eyes, if you have dark circles, or just in general, it's going to be really good for you. Put it under your eyes. It'll help you feel better, help your skin tone up and hydrate. It also can be used to lighten your hair. So if you do a flush over your hair, it will lighten your hair. So if you're going to put it in as a shampoo, though, I don't feel like it would do that. Let me know down below if you know, if you have any information, or if you want to do a little side experiment, because it's not like it's just hair. It'll grow back. You're not damaging anything just to trade colors. So it can also be used topically as an anti-inflammatory and antiseptic, and is thought to help with the dark circles, the eczema, psoriasis, acne. You can dip the chamomile tea sacks in hot water and then let it cool before you put it under your eyes. We just talked about that. Keep for about 5 minutes and then wash your eyes entirely with new water. So you can soak icy chamomile tea sacks in they're exceptionally viable in treating pressed and harmed pimples to reduce their swelling and redness because of their mitigating and hostile oxidant properties. Put them on. It's a acne treatment. So it can be used on dermatitis, chickenpox, other ailments connected with all that. You can use chamomile tea as a lotion or a facial cleanser. You can do a hot steam to steam your face. It can treat dandruff if you're going to put it in your shampoo, and it'll leave an irritated scalp. It's good for oral health. It fights bacterial infections for teeth and gums. Reduces pain associated with like canker sores, wounds, toothaches. Plus, it fights the bacteria that's in your mouth too. So a pilot study published in the Journal of Oral Science found that a mouthwash containing 1% chamomile extract effectively reduced biofilm accumulation and bleeding in patients with gingivitis, which is due to its antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties. Fantastic. It's also good for your heart health because of its high level of flavonoids. Chamomile consumed in foods is linked to lower risk of death from coronary heart disease. That was specifically in elderly men. One study published in The Lancet assessed the flavonoid intake of 805 men aged 65 to 84, found that higher flavonoid intake from foods and herbs was significantly associated with reduced coronary heart disease. Very cool. So it helps with menstrual symptoms. We kind of hit on that a little bit, but a 2019 study, they concluded that chamomile's anti-inflammatory, antispasmodic, sedative, and anti-anxiety properties help relieve anxiety due to PMS. Some research suggests that chamomile might improve glycemic and lipid profiles and oxidative stress levels in people with diabetes mellitus and reduce the risk of diabetes-related complications. So to lower your blood sugar, in other words, keeping your limbs. We talked about it being a migraine treatment through either drinking the actual tea or aromatherapy or a steam. It says for a migraine, you could do 4 to 5 times a day. Feverfew, we've talked about that before, and that also is specifically for migraines. So if you put the two together, especially since feverfew tastes terrible, Even with the honey, it still was bad. So the review and chamomile together, along with your local raw honey, that sounds like a pretty good possibility of getting rid of your migraine and having a nice flavor to it. So it progresses, or no, that's not the word. That's not the word I want. It prevents osteoporosis. A study published in 2022 found that chamomile helped prevent osteoporosis in rats due to steroid treatments. The flavonoids help prevent osteoporosis. So we know that it does a really good number on inflammation. So it'll help with arthritis, autoimmune disorders, obesity, depression, gastrointestinal pain, hemorrhoids, things like that. And we know you can use it on all these things as long as you're not allergic to it. So doses. Usually the capsules that you will find somewhere like a store or online or where if you want to make them yourself, they're usually 900 to 1200 milligrams per capsule. So you can have up to that much a day, up to 1200 milligrams of chamomile a day. The German chamomile extract, if you make it, usually 220 to 1100 milligrams daily over the course of 8 weeks. We're not supposed to be taking these things every single day. I mean, like you can have a cup of tea. That's not going to hurt anything. Say, you have a cup of tea every night before you go to bed. That's not going to hurt you a bit. This is like speaking of, like if you're taking it specifically medicinally, like in the higher doses, like the 1200 milligram doses, that's where you have to, don't take it any more than 8 weeks at a time. So, if you are allergic to chamomile, guess what? It's going to do all the opposite things in your body than it would if you're not allergic to it. So, don't take it if you're allergic. Don't use it while taking blood thinners. And I wouldn't recommend taking it if you're taking other sedatives, antiplatelet drugs, anti-seizure medication, organ transplant rejection medication. Don't formulate it with garlic, ginkgo biloba, saw palmetto, St. John's wort, and valerian. Don't formulate it with those. There's probably so much more I could have included in today, but I didn't want this to get too long. So I thank you guys so much for dropping in and learning with me. I would appreciate you liking and subscribing to keep continued encouragement to do this. I hope that you are benefiting and finding value in what we're learning together, basically. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you stopping in. I don't know what I'm going to do next week's episode on, so maybe give me some suggestions. That would be very helpful. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for learning with me. Take care.